What's up, sisters? It's your boy, Beef, and welcome back to the channel. Where the mods are hot, there's about a dozen cats in my backpack, and your Tav can finally rock a dad bod in style. The past 2 weeks have been stacked with some absolutely insane new mods for Baldur's Gate 3. We've got lightning swords, storm-slinging fighters, playable Tabaxi, infernal armor sets, and even fully customizable campsites for your Tav and any other character. If you thought Baldur's Gate 3 mods couldn't get any more cursed, more beautiful, or more fun, think again, because we've got a fantastic week ahead of us. And listen here for just one moment, we are absolutely this close to hitting 1,000 subscribers on the channel, which is absolutely insane to me. So if you've been lurking, liking, or just vibing on your own, then now is the perfect time to subscribe to the channel and show your support. I would really appreciate it. Thank you all so much for joining in on this journey with me. But that's enough from me, so let's grab our resonance stone and let's jump right into the mods for this week. First up, we're going to cover the mod that I'm probably the most excited for. Have you ever felt like you wanted to spice up your campsite a little bit more, or at least customize it for yourself? Well, now we can. With the new mod Ace Glamping by Ace243, we can create our own custom campsites from scratch using various different aesthetic sets from the game's many pre-built assets. I've built this little mini campsite here for myself. We've got all the bags here. If I go ahead and open up the Ace's personal glamping pack, we have access to a bunch of really cool items. We have the basic items, which if we open up the little chest, I've already used a couple of them, but we've got the basic upgrade, which is another chest with some more items in it that we can have to customize. We've got the nautiloid barrel version. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Let's open up the druidic chest version. The druidic chest has a wolf statue. Let's go ahead and put the wolf statue down. Ooh, we can rotate it by scrolling on our scroll wheel. Let's put the elk statue down. That looks really nice. We can just get our own kind of vibe here going. You can see I've got the fungus platform set up that I grabbed from the Underdark theme. We've got the goblins chest, which is a goblin theme, obviously, and a bunch of other cool clothes to go with it. Goblins improvised drumstick. Let's put it down. Let's get the torture rack because, yes, please, that's what I want at my campsite. Put it right there. There we go. But as you can see, there's just a lot of different really cool ways to customize your campground with this area, with just dropping these items wherever you want to, and just make your campsite look exactly the way you want it to, which is really cool and adds a lot of new kind of variability into the game. Next, we have another mod by Ace243 called Ace Cat Backpack Summon. This mod is freaking sweet and includes 4 summonable cat companions that you can bring with you around Faerun. Each of them has their own unique stat blocks and abilities, and even their own personalities to match. The cats can be summoned in through various armor pieces and clothing items that you can equip. Right here we've got Elba's Caressers, which allow you to summon Elba, Feline Stealth, Misio's Cuddle Blanket, which allows you to summon Misio for Feline Comfort. We can get Cut Cycle's Favorite Boots, which allow you to summon Cutsicle, Feline Chaos. Rupin's Super Sandals allows you to summon any of them if you want to and gives you access to all the abilities. We have Only Fang's Underwear, which gives you access to all the different companions just with your underwear instead if you don't want to wear them as a specific piece of armor. We've also got the Circlet of 9 Lives Lost, which gives you the ability to summon Feline Death. How cool is that? Let's go ahead and grab, I really want to do Feline Comfort. Let's grab Misio's Cuddle Blanket and let's equip it. And that means we should be able to summon Misio Feline Comfort. Oh, look at that little guy. He's got 22 hit points and he's got a bunch of healing abilities specifically. He's got Cat's Aid Extra Lives. He's got Curing Cuddles, Long Strider, Purring Cuddles, Thankful Birds, and Meow, of course. Because why not? He's also got bonus Claw Strike, because how cool is that? We could do so many different things with this. Let's go ahead. Let's summon Catsicle just because I can. Feline Chaos. That sounds pretty cool. We can only summon one at a time. Ooh, it's a white kitty. How cute. Let's see what Cutsicles can do. Cutsicles has hypnotizing cuteness. It's got a rage. I love that this cat has a rage. Sulong Heart. Bonus Claw Strike, and the Rage, Jumpies, Meow. That's so funny. It's got Jumpies. It's just short. That's hilarious. These are some really cool cats. They're cats and they give you all these really cool utility options. Why not? Next up, have you ever felt like everybody in Baldur's Gate 3 is just way too ripped and sexy for whatever job it is they're possibly doing? Yeah, me too. Well, now, enter from stage right, we have Tavs Dad Bod by Nacho Pango, which more or less makes your body type for male characters look a little bit chunkier. This mod is actively a work in progress, so it's not fully compatible yet with every clothing and armor item in the game. But as you can see here, when my character's not wearing armor, he's got a bit of a chunky tummy, some bigger man boobs, and some chunkier arms. You know, he just looks a little bit more realistic for what a character would look like in a big adventuring world like this. Not everybody is ripped with a six-pack, Larian. Next up, we have some really cool subclass and combat mods to discuss. First off, we have the Houndmaster Fighter by havsglimt. This is a custom fighter subclass which focuses primarily on canine companions. You can choose to summon either a German Shepherd, a Warg, or a Shadow Mastiff, as you can see here in the images, and the subclass allows you to play a pack tactics focused build, which is pretty fun. We've got access to Commanded Strike, Sniffing Trouble, Pack Savagery, Unleash the Pack, Masterful Hounds, and Dogs of War. As you can see, this is just kind of a class that focuses primarily on being sort of the leader of the pack. It's very similar to the Beastmaster, but with more of a dog sort of flavor to it. It's really cool and one that I'm really interested in playing for myself. But next up, we have another fighter subclass, the Storm Knight by DukeGreymon. This custom fighter subclass is a third caster who combines their fighter subclass with elements of storm sorcery and tempest domain clerics. The mod also features progression all the way up to level 20, which is really awesome. And it also includes access to spells like Thunder Wave, a Thunder variant of Eldritch Blast, which is really cool, Call Lightning, Ice Storm, and all sorts of other fun elemental magicses. Next up, we have a weapon mod that would fit absolutely perfectly with the Storm Knight fighter subclass. Specifically, we have Temi, the Lightning Longsword by modder Skirbie. This is a bit simpler than many of Skirbie's other weapon mods, but it's still pretty cool. The weapon has a chance to inflict Shocking Grasp on a creature whenever you hit it with a weapon attack, and it also grants you access to 2 spells called Lightning Arms and Volatile Discharge. With Lightning Arms, we can infuse ourselves and our weapon with lightning damage. We gain a 1d6 lightning damage aura and also deal 1d4 lightning damage with our weapon attacks, which is really cool. We can use this once per battle with a bonus action and concentrate on it, while Volatile Discharge does 8d6 lightning damage, and it just makes a big AoE lightning damage. Why the hell not? Next up, we have another mod by Skirbie called the Infernal Champion and Battle Trance set. This is a set of armor specifically tailored for Karlach. The items are geared for a specific fire-themed barbarian that uses the heat status effect, so this is a perfect Karlach origin run. Or just whatever else you wanted to do. We get the Circlet of the Berserker. When the wearer has 50% hit points or less, they have an additional bonus action, +2 bonus to attack rolls while attacking enemies that have already taken damage. You cannot be frightened, +2 intimidation, and +2 constitution saving throws. The Mantle of the Berserker gives you armor class bonus and a constitution +2 up to 20. It also forces your enemies to attack you whenever you enter your rage. The Infernal Fury outfit has Unstable Engine Purge, which is a really cool ability, and the Breath of Avernus. You gain 2 turns of heat whenever you enter your rage. The Infernal Gloves, whenever you deal fire damage, gain 2 turns of heat. +2 are strength, +1 strength saving throws, and Hellflame Burst. And we also get Gaia's Wrath, which are boots that give us access to Brutal Leap. And while we are raging, we'll get access to Seismic Aftershock, and you cannot be forcibly moved by a foe's spells or actions, and you ignore the effects of difficult terrain. This is a really cool set of armor that you could use on Karlach, or basically any character that you wanted to, that was also kind of, you know, if you want to make a character that's feeding into this, using heat and fire, and all sorts of things like that. Karlach is just a fantastic choice for it. That said, next up, we have a mod that adds an incredible quality of life difference that will open up tons of variety for build crafting. Light Greatswords by Ginishima is simple. It allows you to make a greatsword into a light weapon, meaning you could wield 2 of them at one time. This would be perfect for my recent Radon Gravity Knight build, but I already made it, so oh well. Regardless, this is a really cool mod that allows you to wield 2 greatswords in both hands. Next up, we have a giant package of incredible new clothing and armor sets by Azazel Was Taken and Moon Blossom Zero. I've got them all stacked up right here, and the first one that we're going to look at is in the Cobweb chest, called the Spider's Weave. The Spider's Weave is a Lolth-themed armor set, which, as you can see, is incredibly crazy looking. It's compatible with every female body type in the game, which is pretty awesome, and just has this really unique look to it with kind of things showing everywhere. It's a little bit clippy on some of the legs here, but so is pretty much every other armor set in the game. Nothing really too terrible there. We also have the Nightsong Chest, which includes the Lady of the Night set. The Lady of the Night set is a Shar-themed set, which would be absolutely perfect for a Shadowheart origin, or just to put on her anyway, or any character that you want to look like this. It's obviously inspired a little bit by Viconia's Priestess robe, and it has this really cool headpiece, which I don't even know. It's very Dark Justiciar kind of combination between all those things. I really like the way this looks. We also have the Glimmering Chest, which contains the Daughter of the Grove set. The Daughter of the Grove set has a unique Druidic themed vibe to it that has a really cool look. I really like the way this one looks. These really cool kind of flowers sort of things in our hair. Really pretty looking, just really good looks here all around. We also have the Decayed Chest, and inside that we have the Progenitor of Bones. The Progenitor of Bones is obviously a Merkle-themed Necromancer set that looks absolutely chilling and has a really cool kind of necrotic vibe to it. Really unique look here. I love the way this looks here. They're all really fantastic. And lastly, we have the Scourge Chest. With inside this, we have the Kiss of the Scourge set. The Kiss of the Scourge set is obviously modeled after Ball. It's a little bit funky. It's got this really strange vibe to it, kind of like Harley Quinn a little bit, and it's even got like it rerouted my hair through the back here. This is not part of my normal hairstyle, but it pulled it in and said, you know what, let's take his hair color and put it out through the back with these crazy looking pigtails. Honestly, I really love all of these sets. They're so unique, and they just provide a whole different vibe to this game that is really not in it otherwise. Next up, we have a couple of race and some character creation mods to take a quick look at. First up, we have a new Tabaxi race by Wuffy. This version of the race includes 8 different colorways that are available for your kitty's fur, which I absolutely love. If we go ahead and zoom in here and go to our sub race, we default as the Tiger Tabaxi. We can switch to the White Tiger Tabaxi, the Cheetah Tabaxi, the Leopard Tabaxi, Jaguar, Snow Leopard, Panther, Snow Tabaxi, and the Shadow Touch Tabaxi. There's a bunch of really cool looks here that are really awesome and work for both female and male body types. Really cool to be able to play one of these unique races in Baldur's Gate 3. Next up, we have Mordenkainen's Tome of Tieflings by divaroma. Technically, this mod already existed, but there was a significant enough update that the creator had to make a new mod rendering the old one obsolete. So if you want more Tiefling subraces, download this one instead. The base game has Asmodeus, Mephistopheles, and Zariel, but if we get this mod, we'll get access to Balzabul Tieflings, Despotter Tieflings, Fierna, Glacia, Levistus, and Mammon Tieflings, which is really cool. They all have access to different attributes and different cantrips and abilities like that, and mostly just sort of different things that we can do for RP with all of our different characters as if their lineage comes from a different level of the 9 hells. Really cool. Next up, we have alt makeup by Jerinski so that you can make all of your characters goth as absolute hell. This will replace the other makeup options, so keep that in mind, but they all look really cool nonetheless. I've got the default elf here, and we can scroll through and see makeup 1's got this cool kind of starry look. We've got makeup 2, makeup 3, all these different really unique looks that just give our character a bunch of different makeup options to be able to make our character. Oh, I like the way that looks. What do we got here? 16. Bunch of really cool options, just some different things for you to play around with your characters. Next up, we have Coven Elf's new colors for tattoo and makeup by Eclipse. This mod adds a ton of new colors into the character creation screen to give you even more options for fully customizing your character's new makeup and tattoos. I've got a list of like a couple hundred different colors in here, so I actually don't have any idea where they are, but I looked through them on the mod page and they look like a bunch of really cool colors that just give you a bunch of new options for your character. I've got way too many options, so I'll probably use them at some point, but I can't identify them specifically on this colorway here. Next on our list, we have Tasha's Cauldron of Faces by creator Eclipse, which adds a bunch of new face options into your character creation screen like the other ones we've gone over so far. The first one we have is Crane. We've got Crane Vampire. We've got Terrace. Ooh, actually, let's go back. I just noticed the Crane Vampire one has vampire bites, which is pretty cool. Terrace as a vampire. We've got Lorelei, we've got Lorelei Vampire, Gwen Vampire, Caroline Vampire, Manon Vampire, Medea, because of course we've got Medea, we've got Rana, and we've got Sarah, and also their vampire counterparts. Next up, we have Lydias Heads, Cara Mia by Playman, which adds another really nice face option for our female characters. We can see it here, Cara Mia. It's got this really nice look to it, very round face. Good kind of looks to it. Not much else to say about it, so let's move on to the next mod. Next on our list, we have a quick, silly mod to cover called Low Top Shoes Collection by Pommel Strike. If you wanted to wear Converse in Baldur's Gate 3, now is absolutely your chance. I've opened up the chest here called the Shoes Collection, and when we get our low top shoes, let's go ahead and equip them, and I've got Converse on now. That's kind of crazy. It took away the pants because that's just how my outfit was set up. Let's go ahead and switch it over to the low tops camp version. Actually, all I did was put that in my inventory. So that's it. There they are. I'm currently wearing my camp outfit, and I've got the camp outfit version of the shoes on. This is actually a really cool look. I kind of like the way that feels. It makes my succubus here feel kind of like a punk rock chick. And finally, to wrap up the video, we have a few quality of life mods to take a look at. First, we have Tutorial Quick Exit by SwissFred57. This mod gives you an emergency exit from the Nautiloid that will immediately teleport you to the beach, just in case you played 30 runs already and absolutely hate the Nautiloid. I'm right there with you. Next, we have Resonance Stone in Camp Chest by Yoon Moon 6. Simply stated, this mod puts the Resonance Stone in your camp chest. This is perfect for me specifically, because I'm always doing psychic builds, and I have to say, now just imagine if I had the Resonance Stone. But now, I can just pull it from the camp chest if I need it. I was just talking about this the other day in the Discord, how I never have access to the Resonance Stone, and I can't use the Cheater Spell Scroll to summon it in, because it's not one of the items in those chests. But now, I can just have it here in my camp chest whenever I want it. And just like that, that's the roundup for this week. Let me know in the comments what your favorite mod was, or which one made you do a double take. If you're new here, welcome aboard. And if you've been hanging with me since the early days, you're the real MVP. We're getting so close to 1,000 subscribers, and I've got something special cooking once we hit that milestone, so stick around for the impending doom. As always, happy modding, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!